どうしよう。岩のやつかな。で、これが雪だるまのやつ。これはわかんないこれはわかんない。で、ゴーンとレッドのやつと、あと雷の力で、これは貝で、これは一尺。 OK. Hello. Welcome back to Okami. Dun dun. Hi. Welcome back. I have some news. I was very busy. There's some added hours onto this playtime. I fished a lot. I got all these friends. Some of these friends that you saw me get the first time. Well, I got all these guys off screen. Man, oh man. It took a while to get as many as I got. Oh god, freshwater eel is so good, dude. I never want to see another one of these again. Really pissed me right off. So I did say I was going to do a fishing stream, but I didn't realize how fucking long it would take to get this motherfucker. This guy took like 3 hours. Now, part of it was because there was something that I didn't know. But it took forever. This guy also took a little bit of time. But that's why I haven't sold him. His punishment is to stay with me for the rest of his days. I also got a bunch of little friends over here. So, I did a lot of... We saw this one. I did a lot of fishing in the aristocratic quarter. And... oh yeah, this buddy. Aristocratic quarter and... Kamui. And as a result of that, I am so happy to say that we have, first of all, maxed out all of our stats. And we have over 2 million yen, which means we can poop. We can learn how to poop. So exciting. So we're gonna do that. Hell yeah. Also, at the very beginning, I was looking at these stray beads. We have a few more that we can get today, and then there's going to be 2 more, this one and this one, I believe. We'll have to wait till next week. They have to do with a gauntlet, which will take a lot of time. But I'm so excited that we can poop now. And there's some fun side quests today, and then some not fun side quests, so I'll try to do the unfun ones first. But first, before we do anything, before I lose... Hi, Maddie! Before I lose the money, somehow, in a dumb way or something unforeseen, we have to learn how to poop. It's an emergency. Poop pog. Hello? Yes, I'm here. I can do it! I've never seen this. I've never been able to do this before. Teach me. Teach me how to poop. Lord knows I need to learn how to do it better. Hey, Karma! Yeah, I definitely put like an extra 3.5 hours, and 3 hours of it we're trying to get the goddamn catfish. Yeah, brown rage is literally what it's like to have a digestive disorder. Practice the brown rage god technique. Take these tips to heart. Okay. During battle, Firmly press. Okay. Oh, wait. No, no, do it again. Sorry. No, I hit X too fast. Okay. Press, hold for brown rage. Hell yeah. Okay. I understood that time. Yes. Yes, guys. Yes. Guys. Not something we learn. You must have the innate ability. Train until your muscles ache. Bro, that's so wretched. Oh, let's go. See, if I do a little tappy, but I have to hold it, and then I take a little dunk. Cherry bomb means nothing. Oh, this is funny. Oh, that's so funny. Love it when my stomach randomly decides to hate me. I'm gonna call that brown rage from now on. For real.
Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that.
Don't worry. One of the other trophies for this game, that I don't know if I'll do this on screen, but is to get all of the techniques. But I don't... I won't use them, so I'll probably do it off screen and just not ever use them. Anyway. I can poop. Alright. It explodes. Oh yeah. It's a bomb. Because if you remember, the Canine Warriors used the same thing on us. I've been waiting all this time to be able to get them back. Okay. I think the last thing that we have to do here for a bead is, it's locked behind something that I cannot do yet. So, okay. Alright. Let's go to Webcure. Let's go to Webcure and do a fun side quest real fast. Anyway, for those of you who did celebrate the holiday, I hope you had a good holiday. No, this game does nothing without a purpose, I think. They really packed it with content. Yeah, you can see the extra added hours on. Yeah, not too many, but like a fair amount. Oh yeah, and I think this guy, don't you have a weapon for me now? Yeah, don't you? Oh no, you don't. I already bought yours. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I kind of have had a little bit of a shite week, just because my body, like, sciatica, my sciatic nerve, it just really fucked me up.
Woohoo! It's so much warmer since Izufuji something. I came out to play in the snow straight away, and I made a gigantic snowball. All the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we the kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is.
That's so true.
Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so this is the biggest I can manage, but you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep on rolling that one there. Make it really, really huge. Alright. Before we do anything, I would like to unlock all of the treasure chests around here, because if I do accidentally roll it over the fire, it diminishes the size of the ball, which is not helpful to our cause. I know there's at least one stray bead in this area. And the kid might even give us a stray bead afterward. I don't know. Okay. Can I do see a handle. Okay. I love this silly music too. It's perfect. Yeah, there's the stray bead. You know what? I'll make it nighttime. Hello? Oh, is it never going to be nighttime in this area? Oh. Oh, does the kid go home when it turns nighttime or some shit? Anyway. But yeah, I just like had one of those weeks where it was like, oh my god, I can barely walk by the end of the week. Yesterday I basically did nothing. I was so tired, I just like laid on my couch / my bed the whole time. And then could barely use like my hand or my leg.
So my whole right side of my body really hurt. And then today, it also was hurting and still hurts, but I really want to play this because I think also something that helps is just relaxing, and I have a really hard time doing that, not just mentally but physically as well. And I think if I'm playing this, I'll get distracted and it will help a little bit. This also forces me to sit upright, which is something I'm sometimes so bad at doing. Alright. So, I just have to roll it over these lumps. And it's very annoying at first because the ball is quite small, but this is just like Animal Crossing, only it will get crazier. But it's evil that it's ball pushing physics, but this is the most fun ball pushing physics in the game for sure. Look how much bigger it already is. It's like the size of me. Yeah, and it is sucked because I've had like ideas for like creative things. I do think also I really fucked up my hand doing fishing for 3 straight hours in this game. It's fine. God, zooming out in this one, you know what I'm noticing in this? How do I, no. Okay, never mind. I forgot how to do it. That's fun. Yeah. I had like ideas of things I wanted to do this week and I just couldn't do them physically. But I did. I've been working on a super secret project a little bit more because I like kind of forgot about it. I'm not gonna drop any details, but it's the biggest thing I've worked on since I did that 700,000 word fic. But I made a good chunk of progress yesterday because I was like, I don't need both hands for this. I just need to like listen to songs and plan pictures, which is vague, and I know. What else this week? I feel like not a lot though. Nothing super exciting at work though. I was with older kids and there was some beef between some of the girlies, and I was like, guys, you're like 7.5. You don't need this. You don't need this in your life. Don't say you hate each other. You're gonna realize this when you're older, but women need to stick together. I was like talking to my coworker about it. I'm like, not to be a feminist or anything, but yeah. But it'll take a while for that project to go anywhere. So don't hold your breath. You will be waiting a while, especially at the rate that I work sometimes. Yeah, I just think that like also this week has just proved to me that like I really need a sit-down job. Or a job where I'm not like kneeling and standing, like alternating between those two so much. I think if I were just like walking around and that was pretty much it, it would be fine. But because like going from sitting to standing isn't so bad, but from like kneeling to standing or kneeling, yeah, just kneeling in general, there's a lot of that in childcare because you want to be down at their eye level, you know what I mean? One second. My flannel is warm. You also may notice all my demon fangs are gone. I traded them in for traveler's charms because those will be really useful in the gauntlets next week. I think I can make this bigger. This kid wants a huge snowball. It's getting harder to control though. I'm just a little guy. Hello, child. Okay, yeah, you don't care yet, because I think you automatically react, right? Yeah. Yeah, what have you guys been up to? I'm trying to think of other things. I'm almost done with Guardian, which is really, like, bittersweet because I'm, like, scared about how emotional this ending might end up being. Oh, my friend, one of my, like, IRL, has been my friend since 7th grade, friends, is getting into a Heaven Official's Blessing. I feel so powerful. I'm like, yes, yes, watch it. And she's like, she's about my age. We're like 6 months apart. But she's like, she's got a kid. So she's like busy. She works, you know, she's a healthcare worker. She really fucking flew through it the first season of the Donghua, and I was like, oh, she's like really into it. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is the gateway. I really need her to watch or read Grandmaster. Please, please, please. And she bought all the books too, which is so exciting. Like, yes, you have to learn about Beef Leaf and Fengqing. Lump, 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 lump. Lump, lump, lump. But yeah, otherwise it's been kind of a quiet week, honestly, for me. Just because I spent Thursday and Friday kind of not doing a lot, other than like stream, and then, Nem and I have been playing through, I haven't been playing, have been playing through, yeah.
You tell, Wolfie, I've never seen a snowball so huge, it's almost scary, but really cool too. You're definitely the king of Kamui now.
Oh, you just give me praise?
First Hole Digging King and now Snowball King? Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles.
Okay, can I come back in here? Or is this, like, locked at night? Is that what the lore is? Hold on. I actually want to see something really fast. Nope. Wrong thing. Oh, it's the beginning of the village. Brown Rage. Hell yeah. Oh, they drop demon fangs when you do this. Hell yeah, and it damages them. That's sick. Yeah, I had kind of a low-key week, which honestly I needed it. It's fine. Alright, where's this first stray bead then? Hello? Yeah, it's been kind of a quiet one. And like there's not that much mythology I can talk about in this game right now even because of what? No, because of spoilers. We've gotten, because like I don't know that much about Ainu. And it's really crazy, even with like my degree and everything. There are people who know more about Ainu now because of their like huge, oh here it is, Golden Kamui fans, which is really great. I think that's really cool that like Golden Kamui brought attention to a culture that has been very systematically like wiped out. And Ainu itself, like as a language, is a dying language. Extreme, like I think like critically endangered or something. So that's, you know, that's awesome to see, that people are caring more. Hell yeah. But that was never something I specialized in. Like until I moved here, I never really cared much or acknowledged, I think is the word. I never really acknowledged indigeneity, and like the First Nations people in not just my own country, but like other countries. In fact, the Ainu is probably the most I've ever acknowledged it because I knew no one who was like, who truly identified as indigenous growing up. And so like, since then I've like learned, or since moving here rather, I've learned all sorts of very depressing things. And yeah, so like it's cool to see that being more popularized in such a unique way, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know, bringing awareness to something that people wouldn't think about otherwise, you know? Because, you know, not everybody's gonna... The general populace is not interested in reading a, like, academic book about indigenous people or whatever. Oh, I remember learning about them because of Shaman King. There was a character that was from that tribe. I don't know what Shaman King is. But yeah, like, it's cool too, every once in a while, not very often because of where I live, but like, every so often, I'll be walking around or on the bus, and I will see a woman or a man with face tattoos. Like, and not face tattoos like, ugh, face tattoos. But like, I think this is another bandit spider, right? I hope. God willing. I'm like, oh, okay, good. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. Like, I'm so glad that that's allowed now. Because for a while, that was like, oh, you have a tattoo on your face, you know? And it's like, no, tattoos mean something different in indigenous culture. And you could have learned that, except that you decided to imprison everybody in those horrible schools. Like, the most I learned about indigenous culture was actually from the Dear America books. I don't know if y'all read those. I did. I read the hell out of those, and I barely remember them. But I do just remember, like just the worst feeling in the world reading them, of just, like, terrible shit that happened in, like, United States or just world history in general. Yeah. And, like, American Girl dolls, originally, like, Kirsten Larson had the most fucking depressing books. I swear to God. It was, like, they were immigrants from Sweden, if memory serves, and then her friend, like, dies on the voyage over to the United States, or some shit like that. It was crazy. Spoilers for, like, a 30-year-old book, I guess, but yeah, that shit was crazy. And, yeah, and, like, Dear America, there was, I forget the name of the book, but there was a girl who was from the Sioux, like, the Sioux people, and it talked about her in the what are they called? The residences, like, the residential schools, just, like, you know, many indigenous people, I'll say at least North American indigenous people, a lot of them greatly value, oh, we have max health now, fuck yeah, they greatly value long hair, and so, like, their hair got cut off, and they were forced to learn Christianity, and they were, like, considered dirty and gross, and, like, a lot of them died, and they just kind of dumped their bodies, and, like, you know, it's, yeah, it's so harrowing, and that was a book I read about, and that was the most I ever learned about indigenous people, because where I grew up, we had, like, a very brief lesson on indigeneity, and that was it. It was, I don't even think it was something we really got tested on. I grew up in, like, a super white area, too, so, they recently rebooted it, and I think it's on Netflix, about ghosts. Okay. I didn't even know that indigenous was a word until now. Yeah. Indigenous meaning, like, belonging to that land. Okay, I think I can't open, oh, that's what it is. Okay, all right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have to get to, okay. I have to decide the order of things that I'm going to do here. Hold on, let me think. I have to use my brain for a second. Okay, let's go save. Once again, it's the church. So very real. There's, on my campus, where I did my master's, there's a lot of acknowledgement. Now, how much good does the acknowledgement do? I don't know. But, like, for me, it was nice to see because I have never had the acknowledgement. So, like, the bar is literally on the floor and they managed to like take a little step over it, so it's not very useful, but it is educational, and they have totems across the campus, and there's one that is done by they're all done by obviously indigenous artists and the carvers and stuff, and this one it's, you know, in the more indigenous art style of the area that I live in, which I will not say so I don't want to talk to myself, but like then in the middle of the pole there is the school, and it's such an abrupt change in art style. I really love it. I think that's so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so profound and like does such a good job of making you go, wow, this is like a thing. Like, this was an abrupt change to their lives. The more you know. It's either the church or Reagan or both. Dude, don't even get started on the Reagan propaganda I received as a child. Growing up conservative is crazy. I tell people things and they're like, they like, the people that are here, because I'm living in a much more like liberal area, and I'll tell them things about my parents and stuff like that. I'll be like, oh, like, oh my god, you're so brave for going down. Like, it's super common. It's super, super common. I know you guys don't know that because you live in like a nice liberal area, but like, and you're wealthy, you know, but anyway, this is probably everybody's least favorite stray bead task. So let's get this over with. The gloves are coming off, aka my wrist support is coming off. Actually, I'm feeling better though.
Amaterasu, what in the world are you doing here? Well, honestly, I knew you'd come back here. When we ran through the forest together before, I was really surprised to find that you could keep up with me. No one's even come close to beating me in a race before. Ever since that day, I've had this burning question in my head. Which one of us is the fastest?
Well, actually, the grammar there is faster, Kai. This race sucks. I went in advance, and while looking for the stray beads in this area, I let's say I prepared some things that would help me have a higher chance of winning, but you'll see what I mean. A lot of bloomed cursed trees and such.
I'm absolutely desperate to know once and for all, and that's why you came here too, right? So, shall we race?
Yes.
Okay, we'll race through the forest to the clearing. Whoever gets there first is the winner.
I highly recommend having this weapon on for this, because you will need to melt anything in your path. Okay.
O spirits of the air, earth, and sea, bestow upon me your divine powers.
I'll be really shocked if I beat this on the first one. Okay. Okay, you can see all these bloomed cursed trees. I did that so that I could take shortcuts without being punished. Not all of them, though. Just a lot. At least it's during this part where the things aren't moving around so much. I have no idea where she is. Hopefully she's behind me. And if she catches up to me here, that's gonna be so bullshit. Okay. Fuck off. Oh, they didn't freeze me. Okay, please be behind me. Okay, that's fine. This race sucks. And she isn't, like, affected by ice either, which is kind of bullshit. It's like, okay, yeah, she lives in this area. She's, like, adapted to it, or whatever the fuck you want to call. Fuck off! Right. If I see her, I'm gonna scream. Okay, I have one more section. Okay, let's go. Whew. Planning ahead saves the day once again, for real, for real. Okay, this is why I recommend having this weapon on, because there will be things that try to come in my way. And it's good if you can melt them. It will save you. Like here, that's really cheap that they try to do that there, but luckily I timed that really well. I'm stressed. I don't like this. No one likes this minigame. If you like this minigame, you're lying. Okay, I don't know why it always hits me after I'm going through, but okay. Yeah, see, there's some cursed trees I didn't get, but the ones that are in my way, like, at least I have a clear path to victory, you know what I mean? These timers literally mean nothing to grab right now. The fucking trees get in my way. If I didn't win, I'll be shocked. Because I actually did kind of nail that. Yes! Get fucked!
But that's not possible! I ran as fast as I could! How could you possibly have managed to get past me like that?
I went in and cured all the trees first, because I knew you would kick my ass otherwise.
I suppose this is what happens if you take on the great Amaterasu.
Would have liked to see this without the planning. It would have been fun for like one time, and then you would have seen me really rage out.
Well, it's kind of a relief in a way. Ever since the first time I met you, the only thing on my mind has been which one of us can run faster. I was losing sleep wondering about that. Thanks for finally putting my mind at ease. Now I can see you off on your travels without a heavy heart. I'll be praying for you to have a safe journey. Here, take this.
Hell yeah. Cool. Alright, we also need to stop back here.
Not this place again. Boy, you're weird. Well, for a ball, you gonna go in or what?
Yeah, we need to go in to get a stray bead. If you really want to see me rage out, go watch the Kingdom Hearts 3 stream where I do the pirate boat race. The angriest I ever get. That and Gravity Rush has had a moment in it. Usually when I'm angry, it's like a more like seething, like ooh kind of rage. Games are one of the few times where I feel like I can safely flip shit. Which is very Aaron Hansen of me to say, because I think he said the same thing, where he's like, I feel like that's where I'm allowed to do it. Anyway, I can't remember who has the stray bead here. It's either this little girly or Ishaku.
Hi. Isun's such an idiot. All that talk of wanting to lead a happy and carefree life when he's really just a big coward. He ran away because he didn't believe in his paintings. I was taught that when you try to do something well, you don't do it to be praised by others, you do it to challenge yourself.
Well said.
But I guess Isun got sick of all that. What a fool.
Okay, bye. While she is spitting facts, she did not give me the thing I wanted, so back I go. Oh,
Hello, Wolf. Here to pay another visit to Ishaku? I'm assuming that means yes. He's built and full of energy since your last visit. It's quite incredible he even regained his eyesight.
oh, fuck. I don't need this praise anymore, though. Anyway, I'm gonna put my wrist guard back on. Alright. Let's go. Hi. This village is blessed with the light from luminous moss. That's why no one else has noticed, but I can feel it. The day of darkness is almost here. You're correct. Don't look at me like that, Amy. Yes, you're right, I do have a grandson. His name is Isun. Even when he was small, he had the potential to surpass me. I expected a lot of him, so I trained him really hard. But it backfired, and he ended up hating painting. I doubt he'd ever pick up a brush nowadays. If you ever bump into him on your travels, please tell him that I'm praying for his happiness. And give him this. Fuck yeah. That's all I can do for him now, but I love my grandson. More than anyone could ever know. Aww. Don't mind me. Just stealing some money. Alright. Alright, what am I now? No, where am I? Okay. this, I just need to find, oh no, I know what I need to do. Okay, where is that? Okay, it's in Ezofuji. Okay. Hopefully, I have enough money to do what I'm about to do. Considering I just spent 2 million yen, God willing, I have enough money. If I don't, we'll go fishing, and then I'll have enough money. But, yeah. Wow.
Let's get out of here if you're done.
God, you're bitter bitch. Alright, let's go. Let's return. Let's go there now. Okay, bye, Kai. You can also race her again if your heart so desires. Which KH3 stream is the pirate boat? I don't remember, dude. That was like a year ago. I don't even remember what I did last week. I fear I will not be able to tell you when that stream was. There's probably something about me hating it in the title, though. There's probably something about, like, gamer rage or, like, the angriest I've ever been or something like that. I feel like that's... I feel like that's in the title. And it's like an hour or so into the video, probably. Maybe hour and a half. I don't know.
I don't know.
A month seems like a year at this point. 2024 has been a very strange year for pacing. Very, very strange. It's like... It was like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, like, huh? I mean, I know December hasn't happened yet, but like, that's already the vibe. No, Karma, I just have better things to remember. But also, I will say, something that my brain does, and I was actually thinking about this earlier. Oh, are those the Guardian statues? Oh no, there's multiple ones. Okay, never mind. I have such an interesting relationship with my memory because my brain, when it is like, oop, that was traumatic, deletes. And not even just delete, it's like, what's what I'm looking for? Like, not even just delete, but just like files it to the furthest filing cabinet in my head. And then it takes like a very, very deliberate effort to remember it again. And traumatic here has a very loose definition as well. So that's also, part of it. Yo, same, yeah. 2024 is One Piece pacing. That's funny. I've never One Pieced, but that's why I question a lot of my experiences. Exactly. Yeah, felt. Okay, we have this last fucking thing to put in. Oh, will I have enough? It's gonna be cutting it close. Ooh, no, I think I have enough. Ooh, I will be broke. I will be a broke bitch after this, but that's okay. I don't really need, I don't really need a lot of money right now anyway. And I'm about to get a ton more, so. Isn't it until I say it out loud and people look at me? Yeah, dude, I was just talking to somebody about this where it's like, I have such crazy experiences.
Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, can sense purity and light flowing from within you. Thanks to you, my power has again reached its peak. You can now easily slash through anything you desire.
Hell yeah.
The Bite Power Slash got even more powerful? Does that mean you can cut even harder things than before? Boy, I can't wait till you try it out.
Yeah, we're gonna go re-explore the whole fucking countryside with this. I'm already broke. In the game? Yes. In real life? I'm not broke. I would say I'm doing okay. For considering how fucking expensive this city is that I live in, it's fine. I'll be fine. At least my job pays very comfortably for what it is. How am I missing a piggy? Alright, I'll have to find that lost piggy somewhere. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah, I mean, it's like what I was saying where I went to my friend's Thanksgiving, and my friend's family's Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, you want to hear a funny Well, it's just like telling the story of like how my brother died and how I learned about that. And I'm like, no, listen, this is crazy. And then I like can tell it. And then it's like, how do you say? Like, then they look at you like, oh my God. And I'm like, I don't really want the excessive pity either. Like, I don't know. I feel like there was something I was reading. No, it was a Guardian. It was in Guardian. And the protagonist was like, I don't like the excess pity. When something, and they just look at me and are like, oh, poor baby. It's like, no, I don't want that. Like, I just want to be treated normally. And there was something, I think something else that I was reading that was also like that. And it's just like, yeah, dude, that's how I feel. And I have normalized it in my own brain. But the reality of it is actually I am not normal. I have not had a very normal life. Denial is the first stage. No, I will say I was given some good financial advice by my oldest brother, who does finance stuff pretty well. And I will say something that I struggle with finances, that is, and I've talked about this on stream, and this is an extremely millennial thing, and maybe even Gen Z, or rather just like when you have depression, is like, I didn't think I'd live this long. And so I have a really hard time with the concept of saving money for the future, like retirement. Because, number one, I don't think I'll get to retire. I just don't think so. If I live long enough to get to retirement age, and the economy and everything doesn't completely collapse, and like the world continues on, you know, I don't think I'll be able to retire. And even if I retire, I will work. Like, if I'm physically able, I hate not doing anything. Like yesterday, sitting around doing nothing made me feel crazy, which is why I'm streaming today, even though I probably shouldn't be. It makes me feel crazy. Oh, I have to pick. Okay. But yeah, I have such a hard time with that concept. And, I have a sizable, not a lot, but like a decent amount started on a retirement fund that I'm like, I think about, and I'm like, okay, I shouldn't touch that money. But if I am ever in a situation where I am in an emergency health situation, or I am, you know, needing to get by, I can do it. I can use that money if need be. And I will not, and it will also not completely deplete the, you know, money, but, you know. So I'm very, very lucky. Yeah, I struggle with saving because I don't think about the fact that I have a future. I did not think I would live this long. I have lived almost twice as long as I thought I was originally going to. I was sure, I've talked about this on stream before, I was sure I was gonna die before I graduated high school. Alright. One last thing we need to do before we get a Okami. Something else I did off screen was fight all the annoying monsters on this, this request list that he has. Hi! How's it going with those assassin monsters? I finished it, Wally. Wow, all their names have been crossed out. Yes, I did it. Blah, okay, blah, blah, blah. What are you going to give me?
I suppose so.
Thanks so much, Wolfie. I don't have to give it. Ooh, that was worth it. Okay. Hell yeah. What do I have to give this to? Yeah. Alright. I picked up so many hobbies during COVID. I didn't pick up that many hobbies, or at least no new ones. I reinvested time in hobbies, but like, I have so many hobbies. I'm a hobby bitch. I have too many hobbies. I tend to use the term, use the good vanilla, which means don't save the good stuff for the perfect moment. Use it to appreciate. I need to work on that. Use it to appreciate it in the moment. I need to work on that. That's a call out. I think it's a millennial thing, but I also think it's a depression thing. Because again, I genuinely did not think I'd live this long. And I like told my brother, because like, when it came to like, my finances, and I was talking to him and stuff, and I was like, he's like, you don't have anything really saved? And I was like, well, I took everything out of the 401ks that I had before, because like I used them to like go to Japan or like move, and I was like, I didn't think I'd live this long. And he was like, oh. And I was like, oh, that's right, you're the one kid in our family who didn't have depression. Oh, my bad. You call me out too, don't worry, that's funny. Yeah, yeah, I'm like that with like candles, with like little things too. I'm like, oh my god, I need to save this for like, burn this candle at the right time, or like, use this decoration for this time or whatever. It's like, god, just do it, cat. That like, you're hoarding things now. And I'm not hoarding. That's an actual serious disease. But I collect clutter as a result of doing that. It's very annoying. And I'm like, god, I just use it. And I'm getting better. I'm a lot better than I used to be, but I still really need to remind myself that like, hey, bitch, use the nice thing. I really need some hobbies, but IDK. Well, what are the hobbies that you have now? You can actually say, dude, have I ever told the story about telling my mom that I thought I had depression on this stream? I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I don't remember if I've told it. I could tell it again though. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Hana Valley just because I'm trying to find this little piglet that I didn't feed. Yeah, I saw Hal's room in his castle and went, yes. I have to be so honest, I barely remember anything from that movie. I spent the whole time gabbing with a friend because we had both just gotten back from study abroad. Abby, if you ever watch this, I'm so sorry that Rose and I didn't pay attention when we were watching that movie and we were talking the whole time. I'm sure you felt very left out at that moment. I'm very sorry. It was very rude. You don't have any hobbies? Well, what are things that you like to do? Like, what are things that bring you joy? I have a feeling I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna tell the story. Alright, so my sophomore year in undergrad, I started attending a house church, which that has enough stories on its own. I won't get into it, but holy shit, there's some weird stuff going on there. Anyway, I was attending the house church, and I was talking to my friends that went, And one of the people that went there that I was friends with was somebody I was friends with in high school that I only saw whenever we had like church retreats. And then she ended up going to the same school as me for like undergraduate. And so I reconnected with her. Really great person. Just a really sweet person. And we always had like a lot in common and like got along really well. But she went to a different high school than me. So I only ever saw her at the church retreats in high school. Sometimes you don't even realize the things you like are hobbies. Yeah, true. Anyway, can I go down here? Am I allowed down here? No, that's just for pretty. Okay. Anyway, so we were talking, and I had also just been talking with people at the house church, and like, we were talking about a church retreat that the two of us had been on when we were younger, and I was like, yeah, that was the first time I ever felt like I wanted to kill myself. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I remember looking out at the lake. We had like a night swim or a night like canoeing or something, and I didn't feel like doing anything, and I was just like, I just felt so isolated. And like, there were a lot of things that I had not had the opportunity to learn about myself until I was older. And so there were a lot of things about myself that I didn't know. And as opposed to now where I'm just kind of like ambivalent toward myself, I like hated myself. And so I was like, yeah, I remember sitting out and looking at the lake and being like, I want to die. I don't want to be here anymore. And then we were talking like later, like in the week, that we went to a pool that was at the camp. And I remember like all my friends were like messing around and stuff, and I was like trying to, and then I remember going underwater for like a holding your breath contest, and I was like, I wonder if I could drown myself. Like, I remember thinking that. And so we were talking about this, and she was like, have you ever thought about the fact that you like might have depression? And I was like, well, yeah. And then she was like, no, I mean like depression, like the disorder. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that there was really a difference. Because she was like in pre-med, I think. I don't remember exactly what her thing is, but something healthcare related. Anyway, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Well, my brother, who is no longer alive, he had also been diagnosed with depression. And I was like, that's interesting. And so then I started talking to people at the house church about it. And actually, they were pretty supportive about it, for all the terrible, weird things that happened at that house church. They were pretty supportive about it. And were like, I mean, they do the thing like, well, we'll pray for you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But they like, after talking with them more, I was like, I think they're right. I think I have like major depressive disorder. And I started like looking it up, and then like, this is not something that you should do, to look up diagnoses, but at the time I was also on Tumblr a lot, and so I was like paying a little more attention to people who talked about depression and being like, oop. And so I told my mother, she said, why? And I was like, yeah, dude, don't worry. I feel like that's a more normal response. In your mom's defense, it's still terrible that she said that to you, but it's more normal than what I'm about to say that my mom said, I think. So, I was like, oh. And so then my mom came to drop something off up at school. And I was like, oh, like, let's get dinner or lunch or whatever, since, you know, we're here. Like, we always would get lunch or dinner at this Pizza Hut that was like kind of off the beaten path, and it was usually really quiet if it wasn't like a game day. And so it was a great place to like go and talk, and we would always go there. And so then we go, and you know, I started talking with her and like catching up with her, and I'm like telling her about like all the stuff and like the house church and everything, and I was like, yeah, and I think I have like I want to go to therapy. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, I think I have depression. depression. And she goes, "Don't say that, you're scaring me." And I was like, huh? Huh? I'm like, bro, yo, did anyone else just see that treasure chest lid flip open? Hold on. That was crazy. Was that a glitch? Was it just the draw distance? Hold on. Okay, maybe it was just draw distance. Anyway, I'll have to watch that back. Yeah. She said, "Don't say that, you're scaring me." And I was like, "Ooh, okay." And never talked to her about it again. And it's so funny because actually the last time I was on a call with my parents, it really pissed me off because we were talking about the first job that I had ever had where I was extremely suicidal and thought I was going to have to be put into like inpatient care. Thankfully, again, Abby, if you're watching this, thank you for being there for me during that time. I was really unwell. That put a lot of pressure on you that it shouldn't have, and I'm very sorry. But hopefully you know that already. Anyway, but I didn't tell my parents about it. I didn't give them details because, number one, this was happening while Trump was doing his first campaign. And number two, they had already proven to me, or at least my mother had, that I could not trust them with sensitive information like that. And so, I don't think there's anything back there. Okay, I don't think so. And so I was like, talking to them the last time I was on the phone with them, or on a call with them, and they're like, "We wish you had told us this." And I was like, you know what's crazy is I have a recording on my phone. I didn't say this, but I was like, there's a recording I have on my phone that I took of my parents talking about when Kate Spade committed suicide. And how they thought it was very attention-seeking. And I was like, at the time, I was like, you have 2 kids diagnosed with depression. Because I did get diagnosed. No one was surprised, except my parents, I guess. I was like, dude, how can you say that when you've had 2 kids that suffer from chronic depression? But I recorded it, and I keep it on my phone to remind myself. It's just a vocal recording. But I keep it to remind myself that I can't trust them. Because I was like, that's a crazy way to respond to your child being like, hey, I might need psychiatric help. It's not meant to be an attack on my parents. Obviously. If I wanted to do that, I could have better ways to do it. But, I was like, are you kidding? When that happened. So, yeah, that's the story of me, talking to my mom about mental health. It never goes well when I'm talking to them about mental health. It never goes well, and yet I try. But, is there something behind here? Okay, I got it already, I guess, yeah. Yeah, nothing beats when I came out and I got a 3-hour lecture, and that was when I thought I was bi. I have not come out to my parents as a lesbian. I'm like, you've lost the privilege to get to know anything about my life, to be so fucking honest. And like, again, that's one of those things where people are like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's kind of funny. Like, what a crazy hill for them to die on, right? Like, you're so scared and so homophobic of these things that you can't even have a normal relationship with your child? Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Hold on just a second. I have a smear on my glasses. It's been bothering me. There we go. When I see parents and their children talk and share things about themselves with I always get so baffled. Dude, same. Like, Megan has such a good relationship with her parents, and I'm like, how? That's so crazy. It couldn't be me. But thankfully, they've kind of taken me under their wing, which feels really good, and I love them all to death, even when they are loud and annoying. Everyone's loud and annoying sometimes. And it's mostly when we're playing a game or they're doing bits. Like, my coworkers and their families are so close and I'm just standing there like, yeah, dude, same. My coworker was like, are you going home for Thanksgiving? And I was like, be so for real with me. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, no, it's okay. I'm like, not everybody does that. Hey, not everybody does that. And I live in an area with a lot of very privileged white people. And I say this as a privileged white person in my own right, but like extremely privileged with very loving families and well off financially. And they're all like 10 years younger than me, which was really funny when I had my review and my boss and I are the same age. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. I slept through Thanksgiving. Hell yeah, dude. There's no better way to spend it. I'll die on that hill. Where the fuck is this last little boar piglet? Where are you? Oh, you know what? I bet it's in this foresty area over here. Excuse me. Actually. What are the stray beads I have left besides the gauntlets? I have, oh yeah, that guy, and then... Oh. What? I'm still missing one in Kamui? Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll be going back to Kamui eventually. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. I've kind of found... You have a weird question. What's the weird question? I won't guarantee that I'll answer it, but, you can ask. And I'll just say that I'm not going to answer it if I'm not going to. Okay, that one loves me. Hello, piggies? Is there anyone who needs to be fed? Pigs. Please? Yeah, Thanksgiving, I didn't do anything. For American Thanksgiving, because, like, again, I wasn't there. Didn't want to be. I think that island doesn't have a rock. I think it's over yonder. Dude, that's another thing. People at work were like, what did you say? And I'm like, over yonder? And they're like, what does that mean? And I was like, what do you mean, what does that mean? You've never heard anyone say over yonder? So I'm here to ask, is that truly so Midwestern? Is that seriously so unbelievably Midwestern of me? Your parents never warned you not to be gay? Oh, don't worry. No, Karma, my parents did something similar. When I was younger, the neighborhood boys called me a lesbian and I didn't know what that meant. And my mom, I have a very distinct childhood memory of my mom, watching my mom from our kitchen window, standing out in the backyard, chewing them out, just ripping into these two boys. And then I just learned that lesbian was a bad word. But I never learned what it meant until I got a lot older. And then I was like, oh, they were right though. Or good morrow, yeah. No, I believe you. Sometimes parents do say shit like that. And I'm like... There's only one condition that I think that is fine to say. And that is, if it's coming from a place... You still shouldn't say this. I should say that. You still shouldn't say this. But if you are coming from a place where you are scared of how your child is going to be treated when they come out, and you're like, don't be gay because it's going to make your life a lot harder, then I can understand, at least, kind of, that saying that. I forgot I drew Apollo. I think it was due to your sibling coming out as bi? Yeah, I'm the only gay kid. Although, I never had my brother's sexuality confirmed before he died. I wouldn't have been surprised if he were bi. Funny story, when my older cousin even had a hint of her being gay, they sent her to live with relatives in the Dominican Republic, which isn't the best place to be. Did she get even gayer? That feels like something that would happen. Or could happen. It's like when they send the girls to the all-girls boarding school, and then the girl comes out as like a lesbian or bi or something, and the parents are like, how did this happen? And I'm like, well, that shit's so funny every time. I really like, I was actually talking about this album to somebody recently. Rina Sawayama's second album, Hold the Girl, was an extremely traumatic album for her to write, but I'm very glad that she wrote it because it does delve a lot into like queer issues and like issues with the church and growing up with the church and things like that. And I felt it was very, it's not like the best album ever or anything, but the lyrical quality of it is insanely good. And there's this song called Send My Thoughts to John, I believe is what it's called. Or Send My Love to John. Makes me cry every time I listen to it. But that is such a validating album. Just like listening to the album and like hearing about this person who's now famous, but she also has had like a very relatable queer experience. I don't know. I just really like, I like that album a lot. Again, not the best album ever or anything, but any gay. Hey, stay awake. Alright. One little side quest for us here. And then we should go fishing. Nice, okay. Okay, we talked to this guy before. I have something for you.
Hello. Many a contraption I have built. City checkpoints, big drawbridge, and the Gojo Bridge here in Seion City. And now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that single gear, my blah 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 blah. I have it. Snowflake! That gear of yours. Could that be a gimmick gear? The very last part I require. It appears to be the perfect size and shape. Indeed, that is the very gear I am missing. Get here! Please, I must have the gear. Yeah, you can have it. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend. When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Now, to complete my masterpiece. Are you ready, Snowflake? You're about to witness history in the making. My contraption is about to come to life. This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives. Now, for the moment of truth, I, again the contraption maker, give you my masterpiece, Lightning Bringer. Let's see if I can do this right the first time. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I got it. Hell yeah. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away. But that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Light up the sky with a thunderbolt. Hell yeah. Now I can create lightning out of nothing. Nice. It's working. Look! Look! My design was not flawed after all. It may be a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a grand invention as this may be well beyond your comprehension. You should go look up at my house from outside. Then perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. Dude, I have so much praise.
Wow, that's really something to getting this huge thing to move. Not enough about that. Remember that shape you drew, Amy? You know, the shape to fill in the missing part of the wire? Well, that's the mark of Gekigami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anytime, anywhere you want.
Yeah. Alright. And I have one. Stop, 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 stop. There it is. Alright. That's from Gen. Alright, cool. Now I just have this last one in Kamui. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm missing... I do feel that I'm missing something, though. Or... No, I think... I already have it, I just... Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't yet. Oh. Okay. Gen looks like a fluffy Pomeranian. He does. He looks like a dust mite. But I think he is a pom. In my head, that's what he is. Anyway, let's jump down and see what the fuck he was talking about. I guess I'm gonna have to really back up for this, huh? What is this? Oh, that's so cool! That's the ticking noise. That's cool. Alright. Off to North Ryoshima coast now. Yeah, anyway, going all the way back to the conversation about saving money, I am just letting interest accrue on that savings. Now, I haven't been actively putting things in because I am only working part-time. But obviously, if I get a full-time job, that will be something I start adding to again. But also, it's difficult because right now, I'm kind of floating, right? I'm still a US citizen, but I'm living here. And I'm hoping to get PR here, but I don't have PR yet. So I have to get that settled. Is there anything here? Okay, hold on. There's a brush technique that I haven't gotten yet. Not one of the main 13, but a secondary one. I don't remember how I get it. I don't remember. I might have to look it up. Where do I get it? Who do I get it from? Maybe that's where the last war is? Hold on, I'm Googling. I genuinely don't remember, but I know it exists, so... Let's see. I'm also gonna pull up the fish list. Fish. Okay. Okami. Nope, not Okami then. Just Okami. Where do I get this? Oh. Wait. Be so for real? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have to test something really fast. Hang on. We gotta go fuck with someone. Let's go. The guy who's at the wishing on the star. If he's still there, I want to fuck with him for a second. It says that this power automatically came with getting this brush god, which I kind of thought so, but I couldn't remember. I feel like I learned it from like a Chugger Conroy video or some shit. Alright. Hello there. It does make them into snowmen! That's so funny! Do it again. Hold on. Guys, I did not know this. Oh, okay. It didn't. Okay. That's okay. But it did. We all saw it. He turned into a snowman. That's awesome. Okay, that automatically makes that brush power actually, like, way cooler in my brain. Where is this final boar? Alright. Anyway, we are here to fish. First and foremost. I will look for the boar on this main island, but... Yeah, do you want to build a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore.
It's like you've gone away.
I forget all the words.
We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Go away, Anna. Okay, bye.
I don't need this many. Alright. I do want to look really fast for this last boar piglet. Oh yeah, of course I got Do You Want to Build a Snowman. I saw that movie when it first came out, and I really liked it. Because I do think it is a good movie. Is it overhyped? Yes, because Disney beat it into the ground. But it's fine. It is still a good movie. It's not a bad movie. The people who are haters, I get it. It is very annoying to see it constantly plastered everywhere. It was a very annoying 10 years or so of it. But it's a good movie. The ice looked so good on a big screen. That's like the thing I remember from seeing it in theaters.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Very sad. Let It Go is a banger. I'm gonna say it. Show Yourself is better. I said it. Oh my god. Don't come for me. Disney, please, are gonna get me. Okay. I can't find where this last little boar is. Oh no, I used to be really, really, really hardcore into Disney, and then as the company has gotten worse, I've been like, well, then I'm not supporting you anymore. Remember making so many frozen cakes? Oh, like at work? Show Yourself makes me cry. That like, like, where the north wind meets the sea. That like part, oh, where that comes in, that shit gets me every time. The music in that movie is fantastic. That's a great sequel, I don't care what anyone says. Okay. So. Mein Freund. Ooh. Hello. Ooh, useful. Hello again. Alright, I am gonna just go ahead and make it daytime. So that I know that it's daytime. And not a nebulous in-between space, because that is a problem when doing this side quest. Okay. I'm guessing that little boar piglet must be up in the Northern Lands, or maybe Shinshu. Alright. Hello, sir. Hey there, pup. Yeah, alright. Let's fucking fish. The vocals, yeah. Yes. I had to like turn off my sound while I was fishing because this song was playing like over and over and over again. It was driving me insane. Yeah, You Are the One You've Been Waiting For will always make me tear up. Yeah. That shit. That song is so good. Haters gonna hate. Sorry you can't feel any joy in your life. I had such an experience watching that in theaters. It got to Kristoff's song, and I was like, huh? I do not like fishing in real life, by the way. I feel like I should mention that. I I find it incredibly tedious and stressful. Oops. Oh, lethal starfish. Alright, hold on. I would just like to see. Open the fish. Oh, it didn't open it for me. Open the fish menu. Okay. I mostly need... I need some medium fish. Okay. You like fishing games? I don't really like even fishing mini games. Most of them I find to be, again, like tedious and not very fun. This is one of the better ones in my opinion, but it's still very annoying. I like mini games that make me explore my environment more. And the fishing game doesn't really do that. What are you? Oh. All these fish are very slow compared to what I was dealing with before. It's very refreshing. I'm sure that will change. I love the blowfish's face when you pull it up. Okay, that guy's fast. Ooh, okay, here we go. This is what I was expecting. More what I was expecting. Ooh! You're a red snapper. I know what you are. Cool. I just knew that. Hold on. Didn't know you could do that, by the way. Didn't know that was fucking possible. And I learned. Medium. Man, that's funny. Yeah, because there's 3 categories of the fish. There's the small, the medium, and the large. This is a medium fish. You can tell by the jingle and also the size of them while they're in the water. I've collected a lot of the small fish here already, and a lot of the actually large, because they can be found in other areas. But I'm missing quite a few medium-sized fish, and a couple more large. But right now it's giving me mostly small, which is weird because I keep catching the mediums. It should be leveling me up towards... Oh my god! Oh, or is this a medium? No, that's a small. See, I like a bad pun as long as you put your whole fucking chest into it. That's why Ace Attorney is so funny. But if you don't put your whole fucking chest into a pun, then it's not funny. Ooh, I'm gonna try for you. Please be what I need. Be what I need. Oh, you're so close to me. Come, come. Come, come. I know it's annoying to make him do the noises. A manta ray! I know it's annoying for the noises, but that's the best strategy is to tap so that you can very quickly change directions, and that helps get this guy closer. It's like when I was hired at my my job in hair care, I made a really bad like Japanese pun. Oh my god, he's huge. Now that's a friend. Look at that face. Their faces are so silly. But I made such a bad pun, and my boss, she had like her own little corner room, and she poked her head out of her little office and looked at me and was like, you know, when we hired you, I'm pretty sure it said on your resume that we were hiring a like 28-year-old woman, not a 65-year-old man. Because it was like such an old man joke. And I was like, I tricked you. Yeah, I actually, you know, I'm sorry, I did lie on my resume. Everyone thought that was funny. Alright, hold on. I would just like to see. I'm looking at the list. Let's see. Is there anything else that requires daytime? Because otherwise, I think we can send these guys to nighttime. Because I think the only one that needed, yeah, that needed day only. Oh, no, I got that one. Day only. Day night. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can make it nighttime now. Yeah, it was really funny. But my boss was endeared to it eventually. I was like, I have the sense of humor of like a 65-year-old Japanese man, but I am not sexist like a 65-year-old Japanese man. She was like, okay. No, that's not true. Not all 65-year-old Japanese men are sexist. Hashtag not all men or whatever, but like, but all men. But all men. I fear it's all of them. I've met some cool older Japanese men before, but very few and far between, I fear. Sorry, I was just thinking about the cool older Japanese men that I've met, and one of them being a taxi driver. Aha. I noticed on Uber that you can now, I don't know how long they've been doing this because I don't take an Uber very often, but you can start requesting, oh hell yeah, you can start requesting like the amount of talking that you want the driver to do with you or whatever, which is really, oh shit, which is really nice. Oh please, nope. Oh my god, it's the sunfish. Oh my god, okay. No wonder it's so slow. Okay. Oh, you're doing damage to me. Oh, he's so stupid looking. Oh my god. No. Dude, sunfish are funny as hell. They're like the dumbest things in the world. They're like some of the stupidest creatures in the entire world. Okay, so now I just need... What do I need? I need 1... 2... I just need 2 more. And they have to be medium. Okay. Yes. Oh. Okay, perf. Please be what I need. No, you're not what I wanted, but that's fine. Have I seen a moon bear? I've seen pictures of them. I saw sunfish at the Osaka Kaiyukan at the aquarium, and they are stupid. And everyone around who was watching them and looking at them was like, "God, these things are stupid." And it was just kind of the general consensus. Have you ever seen the picture of the sunfish with like the giant shark bite out of it, and it's still just swimming around because like the skeleton and makeup of a sunfish is that they can have like a big chunk, like a huge chunk out of them, and then they still survive. It's kind of amazing. Fish just generally aren't very smart, but these things, like, it was really funny to watch them like just run into each other, like them swimming and being like on a slow meandering collision path for each other. Jeez, what is this, mane? Are they built like that? Yeah, you should look up a skeleton of one if you haven't. They're very funny looking. don't know what their evolutionary purpose is. I think that they're actually terrible, if memory serves. They might eat coral? I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I feel like I remember hearing that they are just like a pest. But yeah, moon bears are cute. Are they stupid? 'Cause I do love a stupid little guy. Please, I just need 2 more. 2 more types. Come on, you want to be my friend so bad. Oh, you're not what I was expecting. Or are you? You found the shark bite. Isn't it funny? Isn't it crazy? Imagine. Like, you have to almost admire the resilience, except it's not resilience, it's just like they're stupid. Oh, they're silly. Okay, yeah. Oh, yay! That's the bonito! Okay. Katsuo. Okay. Alright, I need 1 more. Hold on. It's nighttime. No, no, no. Recast. Oops. Alright. Let me try that again. What the fuck is that skeleton? Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, absolute freaks of nature. Is this a small or is this a medium? Sometimes I can't tell. Come. Come, become my friends. Oh, damn it. Why their skeleton look like that? That's what I'm saying. They're so stupid looking. If I saw that, my first thought would not be fish. True. They are very freakish. I do... Yeah, evolution is wild. That's what I was kind of about to say. Like, I do find it so fascinating what happens in the ocean with the way fishes are adapting to their environments. Like, that stuff is so interesting to me. I do hold a deep fear and respect for the deep ocean. That shit is scary as fuck. I think it's awesome. But I'm also healthily afraid of it. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's not a phobia. So if I see a picture of it, I'm not gonna flinch away. I'm gonna be like, ugh. That shit went backwards. Yeah, I can't help but agree. But you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, deep sea fish are fucking terrifying, dude. But they also have that like sick bioluminescence and they look like aliens and I'm like, yeah, I'm scared of that shit, but it's also, like, so cool. You know what I mean? We don't know what's down there, and I respect- and I don't think that we need to know. If I can be so honest, I don't think we should be down there. I really doubt that we're gonna find the fucking cure to cancer down there. Now, I get why people go down there. They want to discover the new things. I love, during the beginning of the pandemic, I watched many of a video of scientists on submarines, and they all go, wow, oh my god, guys, look at that, oh my god. It's so precious. The ocean almost got me twice. I'd rather not give her another chance. Are you fucking Apollo Justice? Is Apollo Justice in my chat? No, Actually, that reminds me of a funny story. Deep sea fish look cute. Some of them are cute. Like, jellyfish are also just like... I have a healthy fear and respect for them. I'm like, you guys are monsters, and you're not quite right. But, like, I do think that you're awesome. No, okay, so when I was younger, we went to the beach once, and my brother got a bodyboard. I soul track related to him. And you haven't even played Spirit of Justice yet. Oh, I can't wait, dude. No, I find Apollo canonically not being able to swim so interesting. Anyway, we went out to the ocean. My brother got like a bodyboard, and I remember what the bodyboard looks like to this day. It was black with like dark blue and like blue waves on it. It was one of those like really edgy. It was one of those really edgy looking ones, and it had like a big shark, like the shark's coming out of the water, like Jaws-esque, great white, like rah, you know. And so, you know, you attach the like thing to your ankle, and he goes out, and like, God, this is so funny. I was like 8 years old when this happened. Yeah, we did it, guys. No, we're not. We're done. No more fishing. Society has progressed past the point of needing to fish. At least I have in this game. Wow, I did it, guys. Guys. Hold on, I'll finish that story in a second. Look. Nice. 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 I do love a loggerhead turtle. Sorry, entertaining fish is a very good way. They took that straight out of the experiences at the Osaka Kaiyukan. You can't change my mind. Yeah, Bonito, you are so delicious. Lobster, you are also delicious. Oh my god, these things are so silly looking. Oh. We did it! We've got all the fish. We are master fishermen. Anyway, so he was like, he would like go out to the water and would like go to to like jump into the wave, but then would get like knocked back by a really strong wave. And this happened like, and then like it happened a few times, and then like the cord got like tangled around his neck, and he was like crawling to shore, but he just kept getting pulled back by the wave. And like it was at first very terrifying, because it was like, oh my god, you know, but he wasn't in deep water. It was like literally at the coast. But then it's like he just kept getting knocked back like 8 different times. I'm not even kidding. Finally my dad got out, he like crawled away, and then my dad got out there to help him. It was so funny. I was like, dude. The Sunbear also looks like the Moonbear's pre-evolution Pokemon style. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. What is this? Okay, I still have to figure out what the fuck that is. Alright. We'll go turn in all these fish, and then we'll go to Okami. Wow, I got all the fish. That was fun. Yeah, that was definitely the easiest section of fishing. Like, easy peasy compared to the rest of it. Yeah. I don't remember a lot from that vacation, but I remember that. Funny times. In retrospect, I do find it so interesting, like that whole thing, to be so funny, because it's like, oh, no wonder he stopped talking to our family. Like, oh, no wonder he disowned most of us except me. Because what was the 8-year-old gonna do? Okay, I'm keeping you. I do love our sunfish friend, but I'll keep you for now. I remember sitting by the shore of the beach and I just see a giant wave coming at me. I tumbled around and then was spat back out. I came out a different person that day. That happened. The other thing I remember from that vacation is like my dad holding me and like the waves coming and being like, woo, and like jumping in the waves. And then, and then this like huge wave came and I was facing it with like my dad holding me and I was like, oh my god, and he was like, oh shit, like turned around so that my back was to it, and he and I just went like tumbling. It was really funny. I don't even remember where we were. No, we were at Panama City. I remember now because the other thing too was that the fucking the seaweed was so bad there. Since when did I know you? That's funny. Damn, where is this last boar piglet? Oh, sorry, I bumped your sign, eh? You know what? While we're here. Yeah, see, we were in the water. We were like, maybe waist deep. Okay. What's a good one? Oh, I see. What are these? Oh, I see. I have to master these other ones first. Oh, well, this is whatever. Who cares? I'm not gonna use this, but like, it's another trophy, so yeah. Yeah, I did. Just mash square. Okay. On guard. Yeah, I already fucking knew. Already been new. Nah, I think I've done it. Nah, sure. I think I've done it. Yes. Wolf, yes. Okay, bye. All right. I'm gonna have to look up where this last piglet is, too. You know what? I'm gonna do that first, actually. Where's pig? Animal. Tome. Okami. This is fine. Thank you. Oh. This song is beautiful. You know what? Let's go back to Shinshu Field. Good music. Alright. Hello? I would like to go to Shinshu Fields. Because I think actually that may be where I missed something. Let's go. And if it's not here... I don't know. Okay. There's these piggies. Okay, I got these guys. But there's also up by the dojo. There's stuff. Oh my god, also, I saw something on Twitter. Is today Chuya Nakahara's birthday? If so, happy birthday, Chuya. I love that angry little guy. Sorry to all the Japanese lit majors who are like, huh? Trust me. There's also part of me that feels that way. Where the fuck is where's... Am I crazy? Okay. Herbs. Oh, there were piggies up here. Did I get all of these guys? Because there were big piggies and little piggies. I apparently did get all of them. Okay. What the hell? I think it's in April. Okay, maybe someone just retweeted it then. Alright, let's go to Agata Forest. I'm far off for his birthday? Okay. Someone must have just retweeted, something. Yeah. Yeah, that post always makes me laugh, because I'm like, yeah, I've been there. Natsume Souseki gets referenced in so much pop media that it's like, when I try to look up actual things about him, it's very frustrating. Excuse me, I'd love it to be daytime. Thank you. Where are the piggies? Piggies? Piggies. Oink, oink, oink. Those are deer. They're not piggies. Hold on. Apparently, the Bungo Stray Dogs anime doesn't represent the manga or novel well. Interesting. Oh, November was his fan-in birthday. Interesting. What the hecky? Okay, hold on. Pigs? Monkeys. This map just appears to be wrong. Or are they over here somewhere? Piggies. I know there's deer up there. No piglets? None. Okay. Interesting. Oops. The manga is so much better. Yeah, I mean... I tend to prefer manga just because it's easier for me to consume at a faster rate. But I would have considered changing if the anime had been a better series for that show. I would have considered it because the voice acting is so good. But yeah, I've heard that from other people before, so I trust you when you say that. Alright. Oh, shit. Bunnies! Okay, I feel like I got everything here. Yeah, Miyano Mamoru is great. What is his name? Fuck, the guy who voices Chiya. He did the fucking... he did Kishi... something. I can't remember, guys. I can't remember. What the fuck is his name? Tanigawa. Tanigawa. Kishio? don't remember. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Gran Rodeo. Tani something? Kishio? I don't remember. Fuck. Please look it up. I can't remember. Kisho Taniyama. Okay, I was really close. I knew it had Tani in it because I could remember like the character and the awa sound. I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, hold on. Wait. Kokodoko. Sorry, I'm looking at maps. Oh, that's Hana Valley. I see. I got those guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Amaterasu. You can take a little nap. Alright. Okay. Let's go double check. Yeah, I remember you mentioned the game, which is exciting. I'm excited to see the new art. Dude, oh my god, speaking of new art. Sorry for blowing into my mic. I just had a lot of feelings. I don't know why, but they released new Heaven Official's Blessing art of Beef Leaf. Where are you? I hear you. You! Alright. You did mention it already, but it's okay. I also saw it. So, it's good to repeat information for me sometimes anyway, because sometimes I just fucking forget things. No harm, no foul. Taniyama also sang it. I do love his voice. Because he's also Jean Kirstein in Attack on Titan, if memory serves. Anyway. The new Beef Leaf art makes me crazy. But why did they put it out? I'm like, are you going to announce season 3 soon? Please? Please? Is it in production at least? Because we also got new Fengqing art relatively recently for something that happened. No, like I said, no harm, no foul, whatever. Like I said, sometimes repeating things to me is good. I hate repeating myself, but that is a standard I hold only to myself. Yeah. I'm like laser focused in on it. Like, what does it mean? Hey, what does that mean? If they announce season 3, I will cosplay. I'll cosplay eventually. I just need to focus on something else right now. I have one thing I need to finish first. That is a great Ace Attorney spoiler. Ooh, is this something? This was just the bomb thing. Never mind. Oop, bonk. Okay. That was where Blockhead was, and we killed him. Oh, I love the dynamic version of this one. No, Great Ace Attorney, Maddie. You've played Great Ace Attorney, right? Did you finish the second game? Okay, nothing over here. Interesting. Okay, where is this last stray bead? It's here. In Kamui. Is it like... Let me go up here again. Yeah, Maddie, it's the dance of deduction, the true dance of deduction will be done. And that's all I'll say. That's what's happening this February. Which I will send you pictures when we get it all done. But how can I forget Leggy Vampire? Yeah, I love that guy. Yeah. But it was like, we came to the realization because we were like, we both can tap. We both know tap. Why don't we cosplay them? And that was the pairing that we became friends with anyway. So we were like, we can do the real dance of deduction. Oh, shh. So that'll be really fun. Just getting the costume together, just a little difficult. Un poquito. Leggy Vampire Man, you'll meet him eventually, Karma, don't worry about it. He is worth the wait. I love him. I'll defend him with my last breath. We saw merch of him at the con. We were like, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Interesting. Alright, where the fuck is this? No, Karma, don't worry. You'll literally forget all about us saying this eventually. And then when it happens, and we'll be like, hey, remember like 3 years ago? I don't think it'll take that long for me to get those games. More like a year and a half ago. Hey, remember like a year and a half ago when we mentioned this thing and you were like, you guys are keeping me in suspense. And then we'll be like, ta-da! He was designed specifically for a certain type of person, and I am part of those persons. Real and true. I feel similarly. I love a guy with brother issues. I learned the other day that both Felix and Sylvain have brother issues. Nem purposefully did not tell me. Because she's a good friend. And then I learned about it and I go, oh my god. Nem? Do they both have brother issues? I will definitely not remember. I will only remember because I'll go back and watch this stream eventually. Yeah, no, I love a bitch with brother issues. Like, sibling issues in general, but specifically brother issues. And you know what? I've always been that way. Even before all that shit happened to me, I always have kind of really liked that. Something, I'm mentally ill. Something about my mental illness really loves that trope. Where the fuck is this last thing? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Is there a gauntlet here too? There can't be, right? Because, okay, I'm thinking, I'm using my brain. There's the hole where Blockhead was. We should go back there. There's the hole where Blockhead was. The caves, I looked already. there's this thing up here, which I just checked. So let's check where Blockhead was. Perhaps I'm a fool. Meanwhile, me, a Dimitri fan. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, that actually does not surprise me at all. I do like Dimitri because I know he's gonna turn into a terrible person or something equivalent. Like, maybe not a terrible person, but he will be a fucked up little guy, and I will enjoy that very much, but... If you like... Okay. If you like Felix, you would love a character from Heaven Official's Blessing. Like, love him. They're literally voiced by the same person in the English dubs. And they're extremely similar. I do so far, and I think this is just kind of like a fact rather than just my opinion. I do think the better writing lies in Heaven Official's Blessing, because I don't think some of the writing in Fire Emblem is the best. It happens. I get it. But okay, this is actually so frustrating. Where is this last stray bead? Do I need to go into that thing again? I don't know. I don't know. There's bunnies. I fed y'all. I heard an owl, so I'm gonna just make it nighttime again. Is it another series you're too young for? Heaven Officials or Fire Emblem? Because Fire Emblem, I can't judge because I don't know how it ends. Heaven Official's Blessing? Yes. Story needed more time in the oven, but I'm glad it exists. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, there is a gauntlet here. Oh, that sucks. Okay, beam me back up. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Beam me back up. How do I get out? Okay, here it is. Shit, dude. I have 3 of them to do? No way. Oh, is it where the 3 demon spiders? Oh my god, the band of spiders. Oh, there's 3 of them. I thought there were only 2. Guys. Oh dear. Okay, wait though. Hold on. Hold on. This is Yoshima Coast, right? Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Again and again. Dude, there's other things that you can enjoy when you're 14. I just don't remember what they are. Play Kingdom Hearts. Or watch I stream the entire thing. You can all do that. Kingdom Hearts is extremely age appropriate. It won't seem like it at first. It'll seem very baby until it's not. And then you realize it's actually a story about child abuse. What other games are there? What other games exist? Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna buy another move from this dojo. How much money do I have? A lot. Okay, we're good. I gotta find that vendor who was selling the new weapon, too. I gotta find that. So I have a feeling that will also be money. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is great. I know Kingdom Hearts is family friendly because Sora's in Smash Brothers for some reason. The most requested fucking character. Yeah. That game, dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want to do a study on how that game psychologically affected certain kids to perceive friendship in a different way than kids who didn't play as a child. What other games can you play when you're like 14? Haha, you missed. Alright, bye. This game's perf. Games that are T, like Persona. Dante was a better pick than Sora. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Dante Devil May Cry, love him. Was he a better pick than Sora? I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that one. And they worked so many people wanted Sora, and they worked so hard to get him. People perceiving friendship in different ways. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if the correlation is that, like, a lot of kids who were lonely happened to play Kingdom Hearts, or a lot of us who played Kingdom Hearts perceive friendship as a so much, so fucking important compared to a, like, for instance, a romantic relationship, or just, like, relationships in general. It's like friends are, like, the top, right? Like, I would die for my friends kind of behavior, which I don't see from other people. I think there's downsides to it. I think it makes us sometimes worse at setting boundaries. Dare I say it? Okay. Yeah, I got this. So now I can just break whatever, eh? Cool. Let's go break something. Oh, I want to know that Sora being in Smash is amazing. It must have, yeah. It must have been time consuming, for sure. Alright. I want to break something. Amy Smash. V. Dude, when that game came out, all the V memes were so funny. Okay. I can sell all my feedbacks. Hee hee. Hello. Take my stuff. It's dumb that it makes me, like, X out of the entire menu to switch to another category to sell. Oh, wait, I do want to see. Hold on. Are you selling the weapon? You're not. Okay, never mind. I'm on to something? Yeah, I know. I've thought about it a lot. It's just really fascinating how that game has, like, shaped people's, brains. Okay. I'm gonna do something really fast. Okay. We're gonna do one last thing, because I think I can finish this really fast. We're gonna do this. So there's these last 3 stray beads, and they are the Devil Gate Trials. It is a gauntlet. And the final one is quite difficult. But because we have maxed out a lot of things, it shouldn't be too terrible. However, I am going to throw one of these on. And now we'll go. I recommend... I take big poop. I recommend doing this much later. And not doing it the second it is available. It will make your life so much easier if you just wait and then come back with your strongest weapons. And then they are a joke. And this one will go by very fast. I don't even know what round I'm on anymore. I think that was the first one. Yeah, easy. And then you just keep going through these little gates. La Shomon. My phone background is literally when Virgil appears in the sky. Aww. That's cute. I have, I changed mine recently, actually, because I couldn't find a good Klapala one that I felt was good enough. But I did find one that an artist that I like a long time ago made. That is A5 Apollo, where Apollo is like, it's almost like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance-ish, where it's like Apollo is upside down and like his head, he's got like the bandages and they're kind of floating down, and then Clavier is like looking up very sadly. It's very nice. I made Apollo my lock screen and Clavier my home screen. I love when shit matches like that. It was for a really long time the Scum Villain Volume 1 Russian artist's art. And it was like that for months and months. And then I did have a brief stint of Akihiko, the new art of Akihiko for Persona 3, and then the all-out attack finisher art, which is good also. But then I was like, it makes me too emotional to look at him. I need something that makes me feel a little more normal after I finished that game. So I was like, alright, back to Scum Villain it is. And then before that, it was Jiangchang, and it was like 2 arts of him, and one was styled very prettily, and like he's in the lotus garden, and the like lily pads and everything, and then needs to and then it like there's another version of it where he's like everything around him is dead and the water is still, which if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Sadly. Yeah. What will it be next? Who knows? Because I just switched to the Klapalo like maybe a week ago, so. I don't know what my favorite. I did, oh my god, in my Attack on Titan days, I had this, that every girly had, this one Levi art of him, like, cleaning, it looks like he's cleaning your screen. That was really fun. I was back, I think, when you couldn't customize the home screen, or it had to be the same or some shit, back in the day. Early iPhone shenanigans. I say it with not even the newest iPhone. I'm always really slow to update because I don't, until my phone is broken, I don't really see a need to update. Although I might go up a couple, like I might get a used like 14 or something before I go to Japan, just so I have a nicer camera. Oops. I have no idea what round I'm on anymore. This is like 5 or 6 or something. I don't even know. I'm gonna take a little poopy. Yeah. And yeah. Oh. You came down and attacked? Well, that was stupid of you. Hello? Anyone else? Okay, you. Yeah, what other... God, I can't remember. I have fun naming all my devices, I will say. Like, my my first real cell phone I named Zuko. Because it was bright red and it was a little flip phone, Motorola. Yeah, my icon is House and Fata Morgana, obviously. It's actually something I commissioned a friend for quite a while ago. And I was like, dude, this would be a dope tattoo design. But I, in the end, didn't get it as the tattoo, because then I got the other one instead. But people love my Fata Mortar tattoo because they have no fucking idea what it is, and it's really funny. And then I'm like, oh my god, that's so silly, ha ha ha. Let me put my godhood back up. Yeah, they're like, oh, that's so pretty. And I'm like, thanks, it's from a video game. And they're like, what? Huh? I'm like, yeah, it's called the House in Fata Morgana. Shadow for the name of you. Oh, I love that. My iPad. No, my phone. And I think my iPad doesn't have a name. My phone is named Morty after Morty from Orin High School Host Club. Because he's so sturdy and like, you know what I mean? Where he's just like, oh, you can count on him. He's reliable. My current computer is named Mia, as in Mia Fey, which is also a choice considering she dies, but she's also reliable. So if anyone ever steals my gadgets, and they'll see the names and be like, huh? What kind of tattoo? It is a design that my friend Billy made. And she made the design like just kind of like messing around more than anything. And I was like, hey, can I pay you to like use this as a tattoo? And she was like, oh my god, yeah, that would be honored. And I was like, yeah, dude. So I paid her for the design and then colored it, and then I handed it off to my tattoo artist, and he was like, can I make the flowers even like more fancy? And I was like, yeah, oh my god, let's go. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna, actually the fire ones, I really don't need you around because I have fire on my back. And so it's I want to add to it, actually, because I realized Jacopo is not represented, which is a shame, because I was literally even thinking about him this morning and almost crying. It is the sword to represent Michelle. It is the red rose to represent Giselle, the white rose to represent the white-haired girl, and then the butterfly to represent Morgana. And my artist did such a beautiful job. Hey, what the fuck? Game? Wouldn't let me save. Or not save. Wouldn't let me pause. Kind of glitched out there. Yeah, and my artist was like, I'm gonna make the flowers fancier. And I was like, okay. Whatever you say, King. And then he did. And it's awesome. And it looks so good. And I get compliments on it all the time. Honestly, if Keika Hanada ever sees any of my streams, I hope he knows he can hire me. Number one, he can hire me to voice Morgana for free. And number two, he can hire me on for marketing. I'm so good at getting people to play the House in Fata Morgana. It's kind of my secret talent. Except maybe not so secret. At least not secret to everyone on here. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let me take a little poopy. Come on. those little skulls that are dead. Stop with the lasers. No more lasers. Ancient Japan didn't have lasers, you guys. That's silly. Alright, you're dead. And you're dead. Jacopo and Tony Soprano, my glorious game. That's funny. Ow. Why does that look like it's glowing? Okay, I guess it's just like the nature of that. Anyway, let's just do this. Oh, you're gonna slap your butt at me? Really? You think so? Oh, you're dead. It worked on me. Yeah, I've gotten many people into either House and Fata Morgana or Noragami, or both, which is extremely powerful of me. I was talking to them about this actually. I do think I have a knack for listening to what a person likes and being like, I know how to talk about this thing that I like in a way that would convince you. Like Simon Blackwell kind of mindfuck, like slightly manipulative, but not in an ill-meaning way. Just extremely convincing. Of like, hey, you should like this thing, or like engage in this thing. Oh, hello. You should engage in this thing because it's really cool. Read the manga, Maddie. The manga's done. Then you won't have to wait. 2 goated mob bosses. Yeah. Yeah. But like, who the fuck is Patrick Jane? I'm talking about Simon Blackwell. Anyway, I realized it's because I think I realized this while I was talking to Nem. I was like, I realized it's because I don't enjoy anything casually. If I like something, I become kind of obsessed with it most of the time. And so, or it like occupies a decent amount of my brain space that I have to like actively think about, right? Oops. And so I think that's why I end up being good at convincing people to watch or read or whatever certain things, because I think very deeply about those things and therefore have the words to tell that person exactly how I feel about it and the ways that it is I can say it in a way that is convincing to them, if that makes sense. So that's my hidden, not so hidden talent, I guess. I think also, especially since like I worked in marketing a little bit, looking at that angle. Yeah. Anyway. Wow. That was fun. Ooh. So next week we will get these last 2 stray beads, which they are gauntlets as well. This one will be rough. This one shouldn't be too bad. But the last one will be rough, and it might even, you might even get to see a death animation. I mean, I'll get immediately revived because of my my things. But yeah. Persuasion stat off the charts, I guess. But yeah, we got we've gotten all the treasure. We've gotten all the fish. We fed all the animals. I'll probably, if we have time next week, I'll get the rest of the moves on screen. Otherwise, what is this last one? I'm so curious. Otherwise, I'll do them off screen because they're not that big of a deal. It's kind of the same shit over and over again. I don't really use them. Yeah, we're almost done with this game. And then the week after that will be the finale, probably. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do the finale all in one thing. Probably, though. Probably. Because next week I'll definitely at least do the scene of us getting on the ark. So, plot next week. At the very end. But yeah. Tomorrow there will be stream. The 8th. And I'll put this on a community note at some point. The 8th there will not be a stream. I'm doing a little catch up with a friend. But tomorrow, more Turnabout, Succession. Holy shit, tomorrow's gonna be... I just remember what tomorrow is. Oh shit, that's gonna be so good. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. You know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. 'Tis the season. Which is always, really. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. I had fun, at least. And I will see you when I see you. Which hopefully is tomorrow, because it's going to be so interesting. Yay. More Vera. Ah! Okay. Bye!